私実は分かってるのもう君が言ったことあのねわからずやって言うんだろうね忘れたいんだけどもっとちゃんと言ってよ忘れないよメモにしてよ明日10時にホームで待ち合わせとかしよう
Hello everyone and welcome to this Your Waifu Sucks Cup seeding reveal and round of 64 map pool showcase.
Unbelievable.
Unbelievable. We were really fortunate in that we actually managed to get these 64 registrations that we needed for the round of 64.
How many registrations do we have?
We had 68 team registrations and 66 by qualifier. So that means unfortunately we actually have two teams that did not qualify.
No.
BGM too loud. Alright, let me quickly fix that. Is that better? Any feedbackers?
Are you awake? Are you going to bed, Benny?
Okay, music is fine now, let's go. Okay,
Isn't it like... It's like 8. Okay, I was gonna say. Benny, it keeps me good night. Okay, wait, there you go. I'll turn off noise suppression just for you.
Oh no. Okay, I guess without further ado and without any more stalling, we shall start the seeding reveal.
Yeah.
First team that we're going to see is seed 66, which unfortunately did not qualify. And it is the team Ichika to the top. Overall, not too horrible on Nomad. Like Nomad 1 and Nomad 2 were fine. The hiddens were okay, but definitely on Hard Rock and TT they fell off a lot. So, unfortunately being the first team here not qualifying. are not necessarily in this range. I've seen a lot of teams that struggle more on Hard Rock than on Hidden in this rank range. Yeah, but 5WC also was not a 5-digit tournament. Okay, anyways, we will now move on to seed 65, being the second team that does not qualify, and it is Asuna Stinky Feet. They were kind of an exception. They performed pretty well on Hard Rock, especially Hard Rock 2, where they scored 24th overall. But unfortunately, all the other maps fell off a bit. Okay, there's some good ones in here. Anyways, unfortunately, both of these teams did not qualify. We will now continue with all the teams that did qualify, starting with seed 64, which is the team My Hot Mirko. Also performed quite well on Hard Rock and on DT. Fell off in no mod though for that, basically scoring 62nd to 66, I think. But those Hard Rock and DT scores definitely saved them their seed, and they barely managed to qualify. Also just a two-person team. Moving on, seed 63. Kitagawa Best Waifu. Definitely a team jumping on the current hype train. Yeah, slightly better scores overall. Scored 60th overall in no mod, and then 56th and 58th in Hard Rock and TT, and falling off in Hidden. I mean, I don't blame you, I also can't read Hidden, don't worry. It is at least balanced, yeah. True. And also there's bans, so if you ban Hidden, I always upvote that, don't worry. Moving on, seed 62. The Rice Plobanas, okay. sorry for butchering that. Definitely stronger in No More than Hidden, and not that strong in Hard Rock and TT here. For player roster, average rank 119k. I mean, considering how hard the pool is, getting like decent scores on the maps is like always good, and like on. Yeah, the only no mod that I heard was like kinda hard this time. Not because the map was hard, because it was kinda RNG, was no mod 3, which is the map they performed worse on. Like the worst on. Okay, moving on, seed 61. Zeta Wangi Wangi. Who performed who placed 35th on Hidden overall, with a decent Hidden 1 score. Definitely falling off a no mod for that though, and Hard Rock. But a decent DT2. Yeah, the Hidden 1 score is really good. Definitely saved them their seeding here, I would assume. Yeah, Rixilb is a railgun enjoyer, so you always get bonus points with that. Moving on, seed 60. Goku Gaming. Going for the Husbando pick here with a really strong Hard Rock performance. Yep, definitely. Once again, weak on the no mod. Like, Hidden was definitely not their strong suit. DT was aight. But it looks like they're two-man roster with two people who can play Hard Rock and cannot play Hidden. So they will probably get Hidden abused. And Hard Rock's one of the Hard Rock's probably going to get banned. Yeah, that is true. So curious to see how this will go in round of 64. Huh? Ah. We move on to a team name that I do not approve of. Wheel of Kirito. Once again with a strong Hard Rock performance. I have to scroll through this entire list to get to the next teams every time, so that always takes a second. Moving on, seed 58 is Ningguang Chichi. That is a name. Also I asked them a couple of times to pick one and they always said Ningguang Chichi, so I just left it in now. Yeah, definitely. Moving on with the next seed, which is Grimorians. Yeah, performed decently on Hidden. Definitely the Hidden 2 score carrying them here a bit. Yeah, other than that, pretty average for the seed. Not really that much more to say here, I guess. So we will move on to seed 56, which is Shiro is Too Easy. Once again with a really high score on Hidden 2. Also Hard Rock 2, pretty decent score. Also looking at the Hard Rock 2 score and you see 477k and it doesn't look high. Hard Rock 2 was hard, so that is still a good score. We move on to the next team, which is Tiger Asagi Balls. Oder Isaac Balls? Isaac Balls. I see. Yeah, pretty average scoring overall. Decent on Hidden 2. Decent on Hard Rock 1. Other than that, nothing that really sticks out. So we will move on to the team that has the seed 54, which is Miko Best Girl. First of all, not sure which Miko you were talking about. I would have to check. I think it was the quintuplets one. If one of the team is in chat, then they can correct me. Do it. Do it. Do it. Start the war. Wait, I got a Discord DM. Okay, we move on to the next seed then. Ayaka Ayanku. That is correct. Nomad 1 also not too bad. I keep getting DMs. Oh wait, actually,
X.
I was on the wrong scene, so people could not hear you, Rix.
What?
Let's go.
Oh my god. Bit scuffed. Nice one. Wait, what do you mean they couldn't hear me? Didn't Benny hear me? I swear Benny heard me. I kissed Benny earlier. What do you mean? What do you mean you were in the wrong scene?
Okay, now we hear stuff. Great.
What? I'm so confused.
On the starting soon screen, we could hear you, but then I changed the
What?
scene, and the scene I
Benny
chose
didn't.
did
Okay,
not
fair
have the new thing that I'm trying, so they did not hear you. But now they can. Hey guys, it's Rixo.
Well, Benny, you asked like, hello. Benny, you said like kiss me goodnight, and I said, and then I actually I kissed the mic just for you. I'm way too loud. Well, fair enough. Music too. Nice one. Oh boy.
Oh, Vix is extremely loud now. Why? Wait, let me just.
Then it was done.
put
Oh,
it
fair
as
enough.
here. Okay, now it looks about right. Is it
Okay.
right?
I'm talking. I'm not eating the mic. I'm literally okay. I'm getting a ruler. I'm getting a ruler. I've had enough of your slanderous fucking comments towards me. Okay.
Okay, anyways.
I'm literally like 15 centimeters from my mic away. Okay.
Okay,
I don't know what you mean with eating.
you done with the rant?
I am.
Okay, we shall move on to the team My Balls, who got seed 52.
That's a good name. Yeah, no, I don't know if I said that earlier. I mean, I did say that earlier, but you probably didn't hear it. I said I don't know most of these team names, so this is kind of a treat, and this is quite funny.
Anyways, good showing on Hidden.
And Nomad as well. Nomad 1 and 4 is fit in particular.
Yep.
And Hidden is pretty good. So these squads are definitely carrying them, even if they're kind of struggling on DT1 and Hard Rock.
So
yeah.
probably high approach rate and high VPM is something that they can definitely get abused on.
Yeah.
They could still show decent performance in 1 of 64. Next team. Asuna Goddess.
Why did this team make it and not the Asuna Stinky Feet one?
Yeah, I think Rumi was also kinda disappointed that they, kinda sad that they didn't qualify. She wanted Asuna Stinky Feet in the tournament.
I mean, Benny, whenever there's the first match and we just take all the matches, we're just gonna commentate all of them. We don't need other commentators. Anyway, yeah, no, other than that, pretty average showing on most of the for the seed, except the Hidden, pretty good as well. DT2, pretty nice. And the rest is pretty much relatively balanced.
Moving on. Seed 50, Kazuma on vacation. Really strong Nomad performance here. Number
it's a strong
16
move.
on Nomad 4. Also decent on the other ones. Seed 33 on Nomad 3.
37 on DT1, so they have some really strong picks, and Nomad definitely very balanced as well. Hidden 2 kind of a struggle, Hard Rock 1 kind of a struggle, although I don't blame the Hard Rock 1 was a bit of a very shit missable map, I would say.
Seed 49, Kyomo Kawaii. Really good on Nomad 2.
That is a very strong Nomad 2.
Seed 16 and DT1 as well with a Seed 12.
Oh, that is really good, yeah.
So we definitely have some tapping specialists here.
Hard Rock kind of struggling, Hard Rock kind of the biggest struggle. Nomad 4 also not looking very good. Hidden 2. But yeah, no, the rest for Nomad is they're pretty strong on Nomad and Hidden 1 as well. So the consistency maps definitely are there. Sweet 6.
Moving on, once I find the team, there it is. Seed 48, Yanfei Bay. Seed 8 in Hard Rock.
Seed
With the-
2 in Hard Rock 2. That is. Oh
That
my god,
is-
with 808. Yeah, Seed 2 in Hard Rock 2 is 887k. That is. It's just a very, very hard map.
By the way, don't worry. We definitely noted that the Hard Rock 2 was way too hard, and we will definitely, like, we made sure that they won't be that out of, like, the pool difficulty again. That was kinda, a bit too much, I think. But C2 on Hard Rock 2 is definitely impressive, considering what the map was.
True. And they're also really getting carried by the score. Actually, generally, like, Hard Rock, very good performance for their seed. The rest obviously kind of lacking behind. As well, except for DT1. DT1 is also pretty good, and Nomo 2 is also a decent showing.
Okay, moving on to a team that has, I think, was one of the first sign-ups, and I immediately liked their name because of what they did. It's Please Ram Me.
A good one. It's a good one. I like that one. Also another strong Hard Rock 2 showing.
And DT overall.
NTT. Yeah, not a bad showing on Hard Rock 2 for their seed as well. It's not 2, but it's 10. So yeah, no mod lacking a bit in behind and hidden as well, but the rest of them look pretty decent. Also for a 2-player team, that is quite impressive.
Seed 46? Yomiuri.
Yomiuri. That's a good name. That is a good name. I knew that one before, but that is a really good name. Also a 7-digit. It's a 7-digit. Is that real, or is that like
no,
main rank?
that's because the laser client always takes the rank from the main game mode that you selected.
Yeah, and then someone probably just like put catch the beat. No, actually, I don't think there's even a 1.4 billion catch the beat players, if I'm gonna be honest.
If I had to take a guess, I'd probably say it's Mania.
Yeah, Mania or Taiko maybe, but not catch the beat. Anyway.
Pretty overall scores.
DT won the outlier here by being a decent score and number 13, but the rest is pretty balanced around their seed, so not much to say here.
Finding the next team, found the next team, and it is Tsuneko, seed 45. Coming with a really decent DT overall performance, mainly due to their DT2 score, which is number 16 overall.
Pretty strong, so we have some good stream tappers here. Actually, DT2 wasn't the stream map, I forgot.
That
sorry.
was finger control E, I
We have
think.
specialists. Nomo 3 also pretty strong, and hidden 1. So actually, everything that is like really tapping focus was a decent performance. So we say Kambik.
Moving on to seed 44, which is Mirai. Once again, pretty good DT overall performance, coming in 18th on both.
Coming in 4th on the Hard Rock 1, that probably does drag the seed down quite a bit.
Yeah, that is true. The Hard Rock 1 score really not that great overall here.
Yeah.
Hidden 2 27th though, that's also something that they definitely can use. Lacking on the no mods though, coming like 40th to 50th on each of them.
True. Pretty much where their seed puts it, places them though. So.
Moving on to the team Makisakur also.
That's a good name as well. I like the pun ones. They're really good.
Good performance on Hard Rock 2.
And also in hidden.
Nomad 2 also decent, coming in 30th overall there. DT2 34th. Yeah, pretty balanced overall.
Pretty balanced overall, I would say. No, actually DT is the worst one, but no one has the most maps, so yeah.
Okay, moving on to a team name that you will probably agree with.
Me?
Yes.
I agree with that one because she's blonde. Oh my god, rank 704, damn. How did that guy not get screwed? How did I get screwed? Come on, guys!
Let's actually drink a sip.
Yeah, pretty decent showing on DT2, and very relatively high scorings for their seed on all the mods. No mod 1. Actually, no mod also pretty good. How are they seed 42? Is it just hidden 1? And maybe no mod 1 as well? Oh, maybe DT1. Yeah, so the ones, the consistency maps kind of lacking a bit. But the rest is really strong overall for their seed.
People getting mad over 3-digit not screened.
Yeah, I would. Yeah, come on, man. Why was I screened out? Come on, I'm only 4-digit. Why was the 3-digit not screened? Anyway.
Moving on. There it is. The method. Good hidden 2 scores. Good hard rock 1 score.
Good hidden 2 score as well. And no mod 3 and 4. Those are the highest ones. DT1 is kind of lacking and probably dragging them down. Same with no mod 1. Yeah, we have 2 stand names actually we have both the like different stand variations. We have a my angel name and a my mommy name.
You'd actually let me just... Oh god. Okay, I had to change song. I did not want the K-pop DMCA strike.
Yeah, I think we can move on now. Pretty strong showings overall, except for DT1 and Nomad 1. Those two definitely dragged them down a bit.
A lot, yeah, definitely. Moving on to seed 40. Kozakura Picnic. With once again pretty balanced scores. Good score on Hidden 1. Good score on DT1, and the rest is kinda all around where their seed is. So nothing really popping out here, really balanced team. Really balanced scores. Moving on to the team that works with the song in the background right now. Hatsune Miku.
Those are my people.
Yeah,
actually, they have a
pretty
good team
balanced.
performance. Those are not my people.
Number 18 on Nomad 4, number 28 on Hidden 2.
And number 26 on Hard Rock 2. So those are the ones that are kind of standing out. But on the other end of standing out, basically, Nomad 1 and Nomad 2 kind of lacking for their seed.
We shall move on as soon as I find the next team. There it is.
What does that mean? Benny?
Next team name, definitely a weird fetish. It's I Wanna Eat Arena.
Oh wait, I hate Slider and Thompson. Wow, I know these people. I know all of these people.
Meet good overall scores on Nomad 2 and Nomad 4.
Hey Benny, what's your team? Sorry.
Yeah, this was Benny's team.
Oh Benny, why did you get screened? Come on, man. Anyway, pretty decent showing overall on Nomad.
Yeah, other than that, Hidden 2 is pretty decent as well, and the rest is pretty much around what their seed is.
Yeah, the mod ones are actually all lacking behind a slight bit. And that. Shut up. It's gonna. Sorry, I need to leak DMs in Twitch chat.
Oh no. Oh no. Okay, well.
He just DM'd me, I love you, and now he says, I shut up, I hate Rick Soap in chat. I mean, okay, man.
Okay, while you leak DMs, I will move on to seed 37, which is Kitagawa Xiaomi. Good number 3 score.
Also good Hard Rock 1 score, and the rest is also relatively balanced, except DT1. DT1, they are kind of falling behind a lot. And Hard Rock 2, obviously.
Yeah, those two scores definitely drag down their seed a lot, I would think. Probably be in the potentially 20s if they manage to get better scores on these, but still pretty decent overall.
How much you left, Flopper? A pretty strong 11, I would say.
That is a strong number. Moving on, seed 36. Tea Time with Warspite. Or Warpside. I don't know if that's a typo or if that's intended.
Very, very good score on Nomad 4, number 3.
That is a very good score on Nomad 4.
Also good showing on DT1, kind of a weak showing on Hard Rock 1, and the rest is also overall pretty good. Actually, DT2 as well.
DT2 is one of, definitely one thing that's dragging down their scores a lot. Nomad 2 also not too great.
Yeah. Why'd you ping me? Let's play. Guys, come on, it's not a chat room. Anyway, we can move on to the next seed, I think.
Okay, next team name, Yumiko's Dogs. Really strong on DT. DT1 coming in 3rd overall.
Oh,
Nomad
no.
3 coming in 9th overall.
Number 4, 10th. I think if we... I think they're kind of lacking on the tapping ones. I mean, not tapping ones, but like the streamy ones. So Nomad 2, Hard Rock 2, and Hidden 1. Those ones are really unfortunate, actually, because they're dragging the overall seed down very much because they have a bunch of very strong scores.
It's definitely like those 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, they have a lot of really strong mods, and they have a long, and then they also have a bunch of really weak ones. Like, there's definitely a lot of map types that they can be abused on, and the other ones they will probably win, even if it's against a higher seed, I would assume, just looking at their pure numbers here. Moving on, seed 34, Major Marin. Coming in 7th at DT1, 9th at Hard Rock 2, 13th at Hidden 1, and the rest basically being pretty
Dragging it down.
average.
Yeah, there's 3 scores that... No, there's 4 scores that drag them down a bunch. With DT2 and Nomad 2 and 4. And actually Hidden 2 as well. These scores definitely, if they were a bit higher, they could have gotten a higher seed. Also, Benny, what do you mean you don't understand when you're not allowed to commentate? You didn't even ask.
If you want, you can do the map pool showcase after this instead of me.
Yeah, because I will go probably eat dinner and you can go come in
Okay,
here and-
or do it instead of Riggs, because apparently he's going to eat dinner after this.
Yeah. Anyway, moving on.
Uchiha Sausage, seed 33. Coming in 3rd at Nomad 1 and 6th at Nomad 4.
So very strong Nomad showing from them, I would say, but then there's Nomad 3.
Yeah, but Nomad 3 was pretty RNG.
That is true. So was Nomad 2 because it was more of a jump map with weird angles than a stream map. And also, I hate bus sliders, so there's that. Hidden a pretty strong showing though. 19th overall on Hidden. A pretty weak Hard Rock showing though in contrast to that.
Yeah, that's
And
true.
Not too great.
Probably going to see a lot of Nomad picks from them. Moving
That's
on.
And
Another team jumping on the hype train. My Love Yor. Coming in 12th overall on Hard Rock. 11th on Nomad 4. And the rest being pretty average. Nomad 1 definitely their weakest performance. Yeah, pretty balanced other than that.
I think we can move on.
Yes, moving on with Ophelia stance. Once again, strong on Hard Rock, strong on DT, lacking on Hidden definitely.
That's my team. That's me.
Nomad is aight, they got number 19 on Nomad 3. Nomad 1 lacking, Nomad 4 is a bit weak. But they definitely have have 2 strong mods that they can definitely abuse. Curious to see how this will go. Moving on. Tankeki main Taiko. And it definitely, looking at their ranks, I can definitely see why they called their team like that, because I would assume that they are all 4 digits in Taiko.
Oh, what is the screening team doing? Come on. Fuck.
Doing a great job.
I actually have the entire country of South Korea playing for that team, which is fairly impressive. Yeah, no, good Hard Rock 1 scores, good Nomad 1 and Nomad 2. The rest kind of average, except Hidden 1 kind of lacking behind the... And Hard Rock 2, you could say, lacking behind the seed a bit.
Moving on to the next seat.
Okay, Rumi, and I'm bad. I might be 4 digit, but I'm also bad. Why did you screen me?
Hanamaru Zura Lovers is seat 29. With a really strong Hard Rock performance, especially in Hard Rock 1. Also number 2, number 17, pretty decent.
Yeah, DT kind of the thing dragging this team down. Both DTs not really looking too hot.
But maybe if we get a more standard DT, or like if they play more standard DT maps, maybe they can perform better, because I think in quads it was mainly speedy and finger control. So curious to see how this will look like if we get a more standard normal DT1, if they can play on that or not. Because if they can just ban DT2 and then just win.
That's true.
Because if the DT scores weren't so bad, their seed would probably be a lot higher.
I agree.
Moving on. Agi-san. Really strong on hidden 1, decent on hidden 2.
Also decent on Hard Rock 2.
Both Hard Rock solid performance, DT2 is okay.
Nomad also very balanced overall, except for Nomad 4. And Nomad 1 is also kind of lacking behind, but not too horrible. But Nomad 4 really very behind of the rest of Nomad.
Moving on. Ram doesn't like hidden. Don't worry, I also don't like hidden.
Railgun as well in chat. Wow, these people. I'm so happy. Anyway, Nomad 2 and DT2. Really good scores. Also Nomad 3 and 4. So this is a really strong Nomad team overall.
True.
They completely outperformed their seed on Nomad, a seed 5 on Nomad, but Hard Rock really dragging that team down. And Hidden also not looking the best.
Moving on. Harpymon lovers.
Strong on Hidden. Also decent on Nomad, except for Nomad 1.
That is true. And the rest is pretty balanced from what we've
That's
seen so
pretty
far.
balanced.
So apart from those hidden scores, nothing that's really popping off. Moving on with Felix McHidden with 2 question marks at the end.
Maybe fragile heterosexuality questioning. The way I agree with Felix. Anyway, Nomad really balanced overall, except for Nomad 4. Nomad 4 really bringing that Nomad score down. Hidden 1 really strong, Hard Rock 2 really strong. DT is kind of lacking, so a Hard Rock 1 and Hidden 2.
Moving on with C24, Satania's Familiars. With strong hidden performance, strong Nomad performance, coming 4th on Nomad 3. The rest basically being pretty balanced, definitely lacking on Nomad 1.
And Hard Rock kind of dragging the team down as well, if you look at the overall seeds of the mods.
But who can even blame people for not having good scores for Nomad 1? It's Nomad 1.
Yeah, I'm falling asleep every Nomad 1. No, it doesn't even, the star rating doesn't even matter. It's just purely because it's Nomad 1.
Moving on with the team Peko, who is really strong on DT1 or DT overall. Hidden 2, good performance. Hidden 1, good performance. Lacking on the Nomad 3 side. And lacking on Hard Rock.
Yeah, they have like top 10 in both DT and Hidden, but barely even top 30, like barely even top 40 on Nomad and Hard Rock. So quite unbalanced, I would say. But still a very strong showing.
Moving on. Azusa's Massive Head.
The really good Nomad score overall, because they performed pretty well on all the Nomads.
It's like Hidden is a bit lacking, Hard Rock is a bit lacking, DT is solid.
DT is pretty solid, yeah.
But yeah, definitely the Nomad scores are really strong.
That's true.
Moving on. Seed. Nope, we have that team right now. Seed 21. Which I think means, hey, I'm Hatsune Miku. I think I Google translated that. Coming in first at Nomad 1.
The second part, I think, is Hatsune Miku, yes. Oh yeah, first in Nomad 1, very impressive. Second
Also,
in DT2 as well.
I'm really strong on DT. Lacking on Hidden though.
Yeah, lacking on literally anything else, except Hard Rock. Hard Rock is also pretty good. So top 10 on Hard Rock, top 4 on DT, and top 1 on Nomad 1, but the rest of Nomad and Hidden are really dragging this team down as well.
I'll be curious to see how they perform in an actual match, because their seed is high, but their scores are kinda all over the place. Could be interesting. Moving on, C20, Jack's Harem. And excluding DT, they're pretty balanced. Also, their hidden normal 3 score, not the greatest. But other than that, everything really high.
That's true. DT1 and normal 3, the only things that are a bit out of line. Hidden 1 also a bit behind.
Moving on, your Forgo match with again 2 question marks.
Another year.
Coming in 3rd at Hidden 1, 5th at DT1, 10th at DT2, so really good DT overall scores. Lacking on No Mod and Hard Rock a bit.
No Mod really lacking, yeah.
But
And
it's
so
still pretty good scores.
yeah.
Moving on to Arcanis Club.
Lopa also, there he is. Very strong showing on No Mod with number 6 on both No Mod 1 and 2, number 9 on No Mod 4, but unfortunately really behind on No Mod 3. Also Hard Rock 2 really dragging them down. The rest is around their seed range, except for DT1 is also a bit behind of that, and Hard Rock 1 as well. So definitely a really strong No Mod team.
Moving on to a team with autocorrect failure. New game, new Gibril. Think Incidency told me that that he signed up on mobile and that was just autocorrect what it was doing and he just went with it. So yeah, that's why the team name is like this. Anyways, score-wise, it's really balanced. Nothing really popping out a lot. Nothing really bad. Maybe apart from number 2 and Hidden 1.
DT very strong showing. Seed 9 overall on DT. I think at least that's what that means, right? The number in the white box is the placing overall on the mod, right?
Yep.
Okay, yeah. So number 9 overall on DT, 14 on Hard Rock. So really strong on those two. Again, kind of lacking on No Mod 2. Definitely dragging the No Mod score down, and Hidden 1 also a bit behind.
Moving on, seed 16, so we're approaching the top seeds now. Kiara's Heaven.
That is a very balanced team, except for Hard Rock, although that is really just the Hard Rock 2 performance, because they placed number 10 on Hard Rock 1.
No Mod 1 also lacking a bit.
True. 6th on Hidden 1, 8th on DT 1, and the rest also pretty much like a top 20 or top 30. Except for, I guess, Hidden 2 and then Hard Rock 2 and No Mod 1 dragging them down.
Moving on. Let's see if you want to fight over this team name or not.
Well, it has question marks, right? So they're not sure themselves, so I'm just gonna let it slide for a second. It's not like I would disagree on all fronts, because you know the anime like has no bad characters in my opinion. Although I would still slightly prefer Hayasaka, but since they're not sure themselves, I'll let it slide.
Okay.
Really strong going on No Mod 2.
I think Tangy wants to start a war in Stream Chat right now.
It's an emoji and it's a pause emoji. I do not care, Rumiat. It says question marks. They're questioning themselves. In my eyes, I'm gonna let it slide.
Anyways, yeah, really strong on number 2. Other than that, it's all insanely balanced. Maybe
Except
apart from
like
into yeah, but still really balanced scores. Coming in at seed 15 here. Moving on. Nico Art Online. A combination of 2 things that I do not like.
Why would you not like Nico Doga? But at least I think that's what that is supposed to mean. I would Telly and Wooden Pancakes, so this is a really strong team with really strong individual players at least. Really good, actually not really good, really good on Hidden, with 9th on Hidden 1 and 3rd on Hidden 2. No Mod 1 pretty good, but No Mod 3 really dragging this team down. Same with Hard Rock 1. Hard Rock 2 is a pretty decent score as well, with seed 7 on this. So this is a relatively balanced team, and I think some of these players are also relatively well known. So that is a team to look out for.
Moving on, seed 13, Rias Huggers.
So true.
Strong on
Very
everything that is
strong.
not double time.
That is true. Double time really dragging this team down. 52nd overall on this.
No mod 2 kinda weak, no mod 4 kinda weak for their seed, but other than that, really good scores. If you ignore double time. That's definitely something that they will probably get abused on, if I would have to guess. Moving on, seed 12. Tigers Palm Top Balls.
Cool.
Coming in
Yeah.
first on No Mod 4 and first on Hard Rock 1.
So they like sliders.
They do like sliders. At the same time, they do not like No Mod 3. And they also do not like DT2s.
And Hard Rock 2. So relatively balanced on the consistency maps, but really bad on the not really bad, but like relatively bad on the finger control ones.
Now we go to seed 11. Komi can't click. And this is really balanced again. Couple of one-digit placements here, coming 8th on No Mod 3, 8th on Hidden 2, and 7th on Hard Rock 1. DT lacking a bit again.
Yeah, and Hard Rock 2 as well. Hard Rock 2 and DT2, I think, are I guess the outliers, the outlier maps anyway. But yeah, no, the relatively strong showing on all the mods except DT. Also good.
Moving on to the top 10, starting with Karen's 15 UTC crew.
With Karen Kujo.
Good DT scores this time. Lacking on Hidden 2 though, a lot. Also No Mod 4, No Mod 3 not the strongest scores, but the rest is really good.
That's true, the rest is pretty good. Yeah, Hidden really dragging this team a bit down.
I mean, it's basically only Hidden 2.
Yeah.
Hidden 1 is pretty solid as well. Hard Rock 1 also a bit lower. But they have a lot of really high scores, which brings them all the way up to seed 10. Moving on to seed 9. House Supremacy.
Good name.
Coming 4th on No Mod 2 and 9th on DT2. And the rest just being really high scores.
So yeah, this is a relatively balanced team, with the exception of maybe Hard Rock 1 and Hidden 2, I guess. No Mod 4 as well. But the rest is really balanced, so this gives them seed 9.
Seed 8. Peanuts Anya. Another Spike's family name.
Another footage, wow. Actually, the staff was really sleeping on this one, holy.
Yes.
Yeah, DT2, like 4th. Hard Rock 1, 9th. Other than that, relatively balanced again. Those two scores kind of helping them compensate for Hidden 2 and No Mod 4, which are the only two that are kind of bad for that seed.
Moving on, seed 7. Sir No Not November.
It's a really good name. Also,
Good name.
really good going on No Mod 2 and Hidden 2, number 1 on both. A couple of one digits as well in No Mod. But DT and Hard Rock both really dragging this team down. So this is a very strong No Mod and Hidden team, but yeah, having issues with Hard Rock and DT. So
Moving
maybe
on
reading issues.
to seed 6. Astolfo's Balls.
Number 1 on Hidden. Number 1 on Hidden 1 and number 2 on Hidden 2.
That
Overall.
is really strong.
Also strong showing on No Mod 3 and 4 and Hard Rock 1. Although No Mod 1 is really bad for this seed. So this, I think they could have gotten...
Yeah, No Mod 1 really dragging them down a lot here. Oh god. Moving on though, entering the top 5 seeds. My Angel Flandre.
It's also a good name. Strong on no mod, except for no mod 3. Strong on hidden as well, like the last team, but getting dragged down less by the other scores by having an alright DT2 score and not completely horrible on Hard Rock and DT1.
Entering number 4, Shinobu's Left Fang, who is a really strong DT team, coming first on both double time maps. Also
And-
second on No Mod 3, 7th on No Mod 2, and coming 4th over on Hard Rock, with
Okay.
really strong scores there.
So hidden, the only thing that this team is kind of struggling with. I'd reckon, even though hidden 2 is still really good, hidden 1 is though is a bit behind though, and no mod 4. So I reckon if they got like slightly better scores than these, they could have easily made the top 3.
Moving on to seed number 3, Nekoark's Village.
Really, really like strong on Hard Rock and DT again.
Basically
Not
strong on
strong,
everything. Like
but
there's,
basically strong. on everything.
there's nothing like really popping out here. All really
that's-
high, really strong scores for this team.
OSC being 17 on no mod 4. So
Only thing they're missing is a normal is a number 1 slot on any of the maps, but like still really high. Moving on to C2, Suisex.
okay, I'm gonna DM Alpha Owl after this. Yeah, Nomad actually being kind of the outlier by having two digit ranks and also DT1 kind of lagging behind. That is obviously very like first world criticism basically.
Yeah, kinda lagging behind still means
Lagging behind still means top 16, top 14 even. So yeah, overall really strong and everything. Rank 1 on Nomad 3 and rank 2 on Nomad 4.
moving on to Seed 1 though.
And rank 1 name as well. Anyway, Seed 1 Picos.
Is Pico's PP.
Course it is.
Which is funny because what they did in their qualifier lobby is they literally rolled for their lineups and they got first seed.
First seed on Nomad overall by having 2 second places, a 5th place and an 8th place. First seed on Hard Rock with number 2 and number 1. Also strong on showing on DT. The only thing that is lacking here is Hidden 2.
But that could probably be due to them actually rolling who plays what. I mean, Banjo definitely blessing you with your lineups there, I think. Because it got you really high on this, like really good scores compared to anyone else. And congratulations on reaching Seed 1, obviously. Also congratulations to all the teams that qualified.
Basically, almost.
Almost all the teams. We will now take a short 5-minute break and then we will resume with the map pool showcase for the round of 64.
And by we, you mean you will resume, because I will now.
I will, in this 5-minute break, ping commentators and see if someone wants to do this with me. So I will hear you again
I'm gonna
very
say
shortly.
for watching so far.
Bye bye.